Hello there everyone, it's your Bobby 3 back with another fantastic action figure showcase. Today we have more Kaiju for you, including this movie monster series, Godzilla, from Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex. He also appeared in G vs. G in the Megalon film as well. Many people call him the Gemstone Godzilla, which I think is a great name for him. Hopefully one day they'll give us like the white burning chest version. White atomic ray version would be nice. This guy's really cool. When G vs. G first hit, and or not G vs. G, when Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex first hit, and they announced this guy's release, I knew I had to get him. I very rarely pre-order movie monster series figures. This guy I did. I wish the paint went all the way down the tail, but that's just the fate of these vinyls nowadays, honestly. I think he's a really cool Godzilla design, and I love him very much. Next up, from the Ultra Monster series, it's the 1999 Ultraman Gaia Rukelion. It's okay if you don't know who this is. I think this was a one-and-done monster of the week. He's like a big temple. He even has stairs on his back that lead up to this little door. Really cool. I saw him at the Ranger Stop and Pop convention a couple years ago. Actually, 2 years ago. Yes, so a couple. I thought it was a really cool, unique kaiju. He was for a really good price. And I was like, screw it. That's a kaiju I'm never going to see in the wild again. Might as well grab him. So yeah, a very unique Ultra Monster series back when they, painted the backs and made them 6-inch. Now it's like the DXs, if you want one this big. So very, very cool vintage piece. Next up, we're going to do another Godzilla. It is the movie monster series Shin Godzilla. Second form. Yeah, look at this little guy. Isn't he a cutie? He's that ugly cute with his bleeding gills and his delicious mouth and his big old dumb eyes. I love him so much. Shin Godzilla is my favorite film. I do love it. So, of course, I had to get this guy ASAP after the film was released. I really love the whole Godzilla changing forms thing. It really shows the adaptability and true invincibility of this kaiju. Just, it's so cool. He's such a cute little guy. I love him very much. Next up from the Ultra Monster series, EX, it is Dark Zoggy. One of my favorite Ultra villains. He is from Ultraman Nexus. He fought Ultraman Noah. He basically is just a dark version of Ultraman Noah. My version has these big shiny orange eyes. Very, very cool. I did get him new in package. I do have the packaging card and everything. He's a really cool, unique piece. They, once again, do not make them like this anymore. Fully painted on the back. They don't make them this big. Just a really incredible piece. You can get the, I think he was in the Ultra 500 line, but even if it's not the Ultra 500 line, he is in Spark Doll size if you want a smaller, cheaper version of him. But I got this guy for a great price, and he's really beautiful. Look at that gloss. Look at that shine. Magnificent figure. Not a scratch on him. Beautiful. And next up is a figure I've had since I was like a teenager. Really, really cool. You all might know of Bandai Creations, the Bandai America toy line that brought us many Godzilla figures, but not as many as they should have. They really just liked to re-release the same exact figures over and over again. And one of those figures was Rainbow Mothra. And it was very odd that they did Rainbow Mothra, because this isn't a Mothra that appeared in a Godzilla film, and you couldn't even really get copies of the Heisei Mothra trilogy, because she's had 4 solo films and a book that aren't Godzilla related. But this isn't the regular Bandai Creations Rainbow Mothra that they re-released 1,000 times. This is the fusion version. That's when they made these like translucent sparkly ones. See all those sparkles? And it's hard to tell with the lighting, but she is translucent. I can see right through her. Well, not right through her. The light comes through her. But also this translucence kind of makes her much more pliable, which is more fun for play, because my regular Rainbow Mothra cannot flap her wings like this. And as much as I think Bandai Creations really dropped the ball for a lot of their time making Godzilla toys, or really just kaiju toys in general, I thought the fusions were a fun idea that they really only did once, maybe twice. They just re-release the same things over and over. You can't survive that way. You got to make new stuff. You know, one King Caesar once and then canceling half the new stuff you plan on making, or most of the new stuff you plan on making, like Little Godzilla, 55 Anguirus, etc. You're not going to survive. But they brought us a cheap, affordable, readily available Rainbow Mothra, which is my favorite Mothra, just visually. My favorite Mothra visually is Rainbow Mothra. It's like beautiful, and it's a big upgrade in the Heisei Mothra trilogy. But if you don't know who Rainbow Mothra is from the trilogy, you look at her and you're just like, hey, that's an extra pretty Mothra. Well, Rainbow Mothra's a boy, but who cares? I'm always going to think of Mothra as a lady. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all those fancy links. We got a link to our store if you want to check that out down below. And there's reviews for these figures on our main YouTube channel. So that's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you all next time. Bye.